So when it comes to materials, hook is size 18 and jig of bead is size 2.8 millimeters in silver. I'm also using silver wire in fine diameter, some purple dubbing, and I will use some purple flash. So in this video I'm going to tie a very simple nymph. I'm going to use rather unusual material for some of you probably not. But I'm going to discuss one very simple solution to a problem when you forget to put flash on your nymph. So how to add it after, well, you cannot add it like after you finished your fly, but after certain stages you certainly can. So without any further ado, let's just jump into tying. So as I already said, this is hook size 18, and I like 18 because it's pretty universal where I fish, and one can catch rather big fish on this. So I'll just show you first how to secure this bead properly, because obviously there is no slot that this bead can fit on this hook. And one of the reasons why I'm using jig hook and this jig of bead is because I can get more of the shank free for my fly actually. So I'll just start with any thread, but I prefer flat thread, and I prefer not to be GSP in this case because I want to secure this with super glue, and I just think, I'm not sure, that this kind of thread will actually soak more glue and make everything more durable and sturdy. So as you can see, I'm using flat thread to prevent buildup here. And now here I'm going to make figure of 8 2 times, and then see that this is just under the tip, under the hook point, and then now I'll just counter spin my thread to make it flat again, and then just go backwards, but not all the way till the end, just make it shorter a little bit. So I'm creating a taper over here, and then 1 2, and then again counter twist your thread to make it flat, and then go a little bit shorter, and then go back again, and then oops, just make a figure of 8 2 times, and then this should be plenty. You can add a little bit more, but this should be plenty. Now look at this, I'll go 2 or 3 reps rewards, and I'll just do my whip finish here. 1 2 3. No need to make it bulky, and I did my whip finish with a very flat thread, so as you can see everything continued in a nice and smooth taper. I'll use Sharpie to add this black spot over here, because this thread that's going over the bead here is going to be visible, and this is just my OCD, I guess. Now I'm going to use 502 super glue because it dries clear. It's almost like UV, if not better if you ask me, for some purposes. So I'll just use a tiny little drop of this glue. I'll soak it here, and here we are. We have a Perdigon nymph, perfect little one. If you need very small fly, you can use this. I'm joking, and I'm not joking. You can, and you'll certainly catch fish in this. But we are not here for that. We are here for this. I'll just switch hooks because this one needs to get dry. So I'll just use one that I prepared. As you can see, it's tapered already, and now I'm switching to GSP because it's very thin, and I forgot to mention that one when I was making this introduction material list. Now I'll just take silver wire. You don't need much. I mean, same as for any other nymph. This size. I'll go with it. I'll counter spin my thread. I'll catch the wire on my near side. It's curved tip, so I have to straighten it up a little bit. Okay, now flatten my thread again. I mean, at this point it's not so crucial to have it flat, but when you catch the materials it will be, because Macaw feather can be, I mean, it is sturdy, it is very, very durable, but if you catch it with a twisted corded thread, it's going to cut through it. Need to just flatten the thread. Okay, seems it's flat. Now, the blue feather I showed you is Macaw feather, and this one looks, it's a center feather. I got it from a friend who works in a zoo. Now I'll take just 3 barbs, 3 little barbs. So what I do, I make them perpendicular to the rachis and then just pull the rachis out, and I end up with this. Then I just catch it here, slide it through my fingers, and perfectly aligned. Just eyeball the length. I like these tails to be rather short. Counter spin the thread a little bit so it jumps into your hand, or I need a little bit more. Okay, not perfect, but there, it's okay. I need it flat now to reduce the stress on the material, and then just return. Now in the opposite way that I was wrapping the thread, I'll wrap Macaw barbs, and as you can see gray, you can see blue, you can see yellow, you can see all those beautiful colors, and that's why I like this feather. Okay, just go all the way till the end, and then here, as you can see, I haven't attached flash yet, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. This is how you're going to actually repair the damage. One of my videos I was making it, and I literally forgot to put flash, and I noticed that, but it was already too late, and I was already too lazy to make another one, and I was like, okay, how can I just save the day? And it was okay, I have tying point here with my thread, I have wire here, why not just fold it? So this is what I came up with. Maybe someone else did it, but I don't know. So I'll counter spin my thread, and I will attach this flash because I want to make a signature here. My name is Vladimir, and I'll just make V with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going wrap next to previous one. And now you go with your wire with just one turn. Watch your tail here. So just one turn. You want to catch your flash here, nothing else. You don't want to secure it completely. Now go with your flash to another side, and then with 2 soft wraps. Oh no, I need it. Okay, nice, flat. It was twisted. So 2 soft wraps. I'm not tightening anything now. So now it's time to tighten. So I'll just straighten the tails and then go. Wrap my nymph, pull this tag if I need to. You can hear how much force I'm applying when tying and when stretching this wire. I want to make it very, very durable. So let me tell you one more thing. When I was catching the flash, I was going with my thread from this point to this point. Now when I was catching the wire at the end, I was going from this point to this point, so it's just 2 layers. It's not too much. I wasn't like going like crazy reps over one another. So this is it. You break off the wire, cut off the flash, okay. Now, as you maybe see, there is slight V here because there is a gap in the middle, and I just need to add a little bit of purple dubbing for added attraction. And look at the amount of this dubbing. I will probably add a little bit more, but go slowly, go just little by little. So this is maybe 1.5 centimeters, not more than that. You can see it's like very short. Now go with your wraps, and then, well, seems perfectly fine. I'll add a little bit of color on this thread because it's not matching what I want to have. So black Sharpie, couple of whip finishes, well, not couple but 2. Okay, and there you go. This is the nymph I came up with. Obviously some people cannot get Macaw feather, so if you cannot get it, just get dyed turkey or whatever. You don't have to use blue. I mean, you can use blue dubbing, who cares? Fish won't mind, trust me. And this is it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe and share. Until next week, tight lines.